Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. We are sort of in the middle of nowhere. That hurt. We did the Sunder and Wraithguard quest in this cave last time, and today we're gonna go somewhere that I've been talking about wanting to go to for a long time. We just never did. The game never points you there. It marks it on your map, but there's never a quest or anything that actually sends you to the Hall of the Vigilance. So, that's where we're going today. Let's go from Fort Dunstad. That's a Civil War fort, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. There shouldn't be any enemies here. Alright, are we safe? I think we are. We still got our reindeer with us right here. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I've actually ever... I know I've never been here in this playthrough. But I don't know if I've actually ever been here, period. I know, like... I guess if you have the base game, like, not even DLC installed, if that's even possible anymore. I guess there's stuff here, but then you get Dawnguard installed, and once you get to level 10... yeah, the vampires don't like the vigilance of Stendarr too much. And this whole place is just sort of ruined. But then you get the Creation Club stuff, and you actually have to come here to start a quest or two. We are looking for a letter to Keeper Karset somewhere. There are quite a few dead vampires here. And probably some dead vigilance as well if we keep looking around. A letter to Keeper Karset. There it is. Let me just loot the rest of this place first, and then we will circle back to that. We get a master vampire here. Nice. What I don't understand is, like, this means either the vampires caught the place on fire and then charged in to kill the vigilance, or they went in, killed the vigilance, and then caught the place on fire and couldn't escape. Or alternatively, maybe the vigilance lured them into the place and then burnt it down. The vigilance did. I actually don't see any vigilance dead here, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be dead from this accident. Either way, what I'm saying is the vampires are idiots, and maybe the vigilance are. Anyways, let's read this letter. Karset, I've received your letter about the sudden disappearance of our patrols in the Pale. The news is troubling for sure. My old partner Fenric was among them, and he was not only a Vigil Enforcer, but the finest warrior I knew. For him to be missing is no small thing, but perhaps fate has conspired for these events to happen, so that I may repay the life debt I owe him. I will leave for Dawnstar in the morning and take a room at the inn. If I learn anything, you will be the first to know. Stendarr's mercy be with you. Azarain. Alright, so this quest basically gives you like 4 sets of armor based on the vigilance. There's, I think, the regular vigilant armor. There's Vigilant Enforcer Armor. There's like a Silver Hand Vigilant Armor. And there's one more that I think is like some kind of corrupted Daedric armor or something. I'm not sure. You do have an opportunity to grab them all while you're here. Oh my god. Oh my god. For the first time, I have seen a second Khajiit caravan. Dude, where were you guys when I was looking for you? So long ago. I think Akari's the leader?
They call us thieves and smugglers. Take a look.
Yeah. I don't know, I felt like I should have turned around there to, like, check at least if they were here, and they were here. We got more, like, rare Curios stuff from them here that we can buy. I'm gonna go ahead and buy these extra fishing maps I don't have. I'm not fishing anymore, but it'd be nice to have all the maps, because you never know. Yeah, I don't know why, I just felt like turning around and seeing if they were here, and they were here. Isn't that nice? We can eat a couple of these, I think. The fire petals. And the one that was at the bottom that we bought. The steel blue entaloma. I believe those were the only two. Yeah. Okay. I'm buying alchemical ingredients from them. I'm not going to go around and buy a whole bunch from everywhere. But I was looking at our skills, and I think the best thing we can do is push to max out light armor or alchemy, because that's going to mean I'm going to legendary him, which means I'll get a bunch of free perks back, and pretty much all of those are going to go into destruction, so we aren't weak as hell anymore. Like, I feel like that is our plan of action right now. If we can max out both of them and legendary both of them, even better. Okay, hey guys, don't mind me. Here we go. The mysterious note and the cabin in the woods. Meet me at the Windward Ruins tonight. I have information. Come alone. Okay, well, I'm definitely not coming alone. I have Serana and 3 hounds that are coming with me.
Make it quick. Your skin's as pale as this.
But I'm sure that letter wasn't meant for me, so I don't gotta follow the rules for it anyway, right? Windward Ruins. It's gotta be nighttime, I guess? Maybe? Or are they already here?
Who's there?
Oh, we got skeevers. Serana. 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 She resurrected the guy that I have to loot. So now I can't loot him. And because of you, Serana, this guy has to suffer a second death. And she's not even gonna help me kill him, is the thing. Oh, and I can't refill stamina. This is... Let's do it this way. Okay, take that, that. Ah, yes, the Vigil Veteran Armor. That is one of the armor sets that you can get from this. Well, can't see it on his body. Thanks, Serana. Wouldn't have happened if you didn't resurrect him. But you can kind of see it there. It looks like a decent armor. It's heavy armor. I would grab it, but it's not unique. Supposedly at the end of this, you get the ability to craft all 4 of these armors. So I'm going to leave it behind, but let's take the journal and read that. The investigation has moved slowly, but that was to be expected. The townsfolk have their own problems, and few pay any mind to the fate of Stendarr's chosen. I will write what I've pieced together so far in hopes it provides some clarity. From what I've gathered, Fenric came to Dawnstar to investigate the rumors of Daedric worship. There was some thought that the cult was the source of the town's recurring nightmares, although it's unclear how much of that is true. Probably not the same cult, but we did deal with Daedra here that were, causing nightmares a long time ago. Then one night, Fenric disappeared without a word to the innkeeper or anyone in town. It was then that other patrols started to go missing, also without a trace. Of leads, I have ones. The other day, the innkeeper found something curious behind the inn in the midst of emptying the trash. It was an elven dagger. That's not that weird. I see those everywhere. Its blade warm with blood, and upon further examination, tipped with poison. Okay, that's a little weird. The craft of the blade can mean many things. Perhaps this Daedric cult is elven in origin. Moreover, elven weapons are fashioned from quicksilver, and there is a mine in close proximity. Poison, too, could have originated from a nearby source. It's also likely that our murderer moves at night. when the eyes of the town are blind to their heathen worship. As such, I suspect 3 individuals as possible owners of the blade. Vareth the elf, who complains of the cold and yet seems resolute in staying. Harold the miner, who works the ore from which the murder weapon was fashioned. Lastly, Irene the traveler, who seems to know more about alchemy than the proprietors of the pestle. All 3 seem to be active in the small hours, but I can only follow one at a time. Still, doing so will prove useful, as they will either lead me to their place of worship or eliminate themselves as suspects. But first, I must meet the writer of this note. Perhaps they know more about the dagger or have information that can narrow down my search. Okay, so I guess the note he's talking about was the note in the inn room. And that's his journal about coming here to meet the writer of the note. But I don't see anyone here, so whoever wrote the note clearly just killed him and then left. Alright, so this takes some pickpocketing, right? Oh no, check the suspect's pockets for suspicious items. Well, we can do that now during the day. We can't trail him at night. Maybe we don't have to do both. And this will be an opportunity to get some pickpocket XP. And further push towards a level up. Leveling up is the game right now. Hey man, how's it going? Let me quick save here. Oh, I don't even need to take anything. I literally just need to check their pockets. Wait. Did I only need to I guess I just needed to check his pockets. I mean, he does have an elven dagger and bloody rags. Tell you what, we'll trail them at night, like it says. About 10 p.m., I guess. And we'll check the other 2 pockets when we get to them. Okay, is he walking? Yeah, I don't know where exactly I'm supposed to trail them to. And I don't know if I can get all 3 in one night either. So this will be interesting. I mean, his belongings in his pocket. A little sus. Little sus. Where are... Wait a second. Oh no, that's just the inn. Okay, never mind. Thought that was gonna lead to the Dark Brother Sanctuary.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down.
2 of them are here. Let me just check your pockets real quick. You don't have anything suspicious in yours. I would assume it's the person that, for whatever reason, is way over there. So let's go check on old Irene. Why would she be this far away from town this late at night? Something's going on. Alright, I think she's right up here. Do we need to do this sneakily and not get caught? Maybe. Wait, is she up there? I think she's up there. Let's go ahead and sneak from here. Oh. I think I see her. Okay, that's a little weird. What's she doing? Hello? Let me just check your inventory real quick. Nothing suspicious. Incident at Necrom. She doesn't know I'm here. Hey. Hey.
Be gone. I have no wish to speak to anyone right now.
Okay, well, I mean... Is this the shrine for the Pilgrim's Path? No, it's not.
Speak.
You just said you didn't want to speak to me. Don't tell me to speak.
Speak.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. Okay, I'm gonna take those flowers. And I guess that satisfies following her. Still gotta trail the other two. If she's not doing anything suspicious, then that leads me to resuspect that one guy that just had the bloody rags and the elven dagger in his pocket. Right now, they're both in the inn. Oh, we got one guy in the mine now. The other one's staying in the inn. Why would he be in the mine this late at night? Seems kind of sus. Where are you going, buddy? It's the same guy. Like, I don't think there's anyone else here right now. It's just him. Kinda strange. I could wait an hour and he would probably show up wherever he needs to be. But I also risk skipping that and he'll just be somewhere else entirely. Plus, I think doing this, I'll get some sneak XP out of it, which is very nice. Our sneak skill is pretty high as well. I don't think it'll be as convenient to max this out. Like, we'll get some perks back. We will. But it'll take longer to max out. But it's definitely on the table. Okay, he's going down this way. Is that a secret It is. Ooh, why are you going into a secret passage there, buddy? Also, how do you still not know I'm here? Oh, this might be it right here. What is going on? Oh, boy. Is he the only one in here? Is he a cage? Hey, this is a cult of Daedric worshippers. I gotta destroy it. Nobody knows I'm here yet? Let's change that.
Who's there?
Oh, not just any Daedric worshippers, vampires. Harold, you gotta go. Oh, and Fenric. Fenric was the one that disappeared. Wasn't he a vigilant?
Lucky hit.
Yeah, lucky hit. Oh, hey, Scaling, Serana. You're a little late to the party, aren't you? Well, okay, so that's the corrupted armor, the other armor set you get from this. Let's read his journal. See why he defected from the Vigilance. Azarain once told me I was the strongest warrior in all of Tamriel, but that is a lie. Clearly, he died to me, and I'm super weak right now. Strong man would have ended his life long ago. He would have delivered Stendarr's justice upon his soul. I am weak man, and so I live. The Vigil teaches us that vampires are an abomination to be destroyed without mercy, but in my cowardice I began to entertain the blasphemous that vampirism had a cure. It does, I've gotten it before. Never has the subject been broached by the Keepers. After all, the very idea that these creatures were capable of salvation would threaten the principles of the Order. So to learn more, I sought the aid of the very monster I have sworn to oppose. Molag Bal's price was steep. I was to gather thralls and build an altar deep in the mines of Dawnstar, for purposes that would only become clearer as the nights went on. To that shrine I was to sacrifice the lives of 9 of my brothers and sisters, 1 for each divine. At times my resolve was wavered, but the prince has offered proof in the form of Galar Rathari. His excerpts prove that a cure exists through a dream of being sliced by thousands of tiny knives from my bowels inside out. As the town speaks of nightmares in the presence of Veermina, I now see why Dawnstar was chosen for this unholy vigil. I mean, you got Veermina, there was, Azura's thing is nearby, there's a Dark Brotherhood shrine, which is Sithis. I think there were more things related to the Daedra at this town. With only 3 sacrifices left, the ritual is almost complete. No doubt Azarain will see this as treachery, which is why I cannot bring myself to sacrifice him. But with every vigil that dies at our hand, it only calcifies my resolve. The weakness of my mind does not betray the strength of my will. For all my cowardice, I am worth the souls of a dozen men. If I rejoin the vigil, more lives will be saved in the end. Perhaps when the accounting is done, Stendarr will show me mercy. Something tells me he's not going to show you mercy, buddy. Hey, I'm going to take this. And you got a miner's note too. What kind of miner's note could you have? Now, let's go ahead and look at these. That way I get the eye icon on them and I don't accidentally sell them. The door to the temple is finished. Look for 2 rugs in a crate at the far end of the mine. Walk down the shaft to the dead end. On your right should be a button. Press it and the door will open. Oh, so I guess I could have just pickpocketed that from him and came here on my own. That might have been easier. Oh well. Let's see. There were like 4 other... Well, no, there was Fenric and then 3 other enemies. Oh, and these are all the dead vigilants in the coffins. Oh boy. Just gonna take all of their stuff. There's 9 of them. That one's empty. Guess he hadn't filled everything up yet. Okay, there's an altar here. Notes on dissection. We were to leave the vigilance for the ritual, but this one fought with the silver hand. It was not clear who his master was. After we fed, the master bade us to examine the body to see what else we could learn of our condition. Bone anatomy seems largely unchanged. Blood and organ samples have been taken to the alchemist. The bite marks on the shoulder are curious. Need to rule out the possibility of werewolf contamination. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where we get the Vigilant Silver Hand armor? Oh yeah, it's on the table here. There's the helmet. It's got like a little wolf design on it. There's the armor and the boots and the gauntlets there. Again, I'm pretty sure we'll have the ability to craft all this stuff. So I'm not going to pick it up. It'll just fill up my inventory, which I don't need. Okay, yeah, some of these coffins were still missing people. He didn't do a very good job of rounding everyone up. It's the Enforcer Armor. So we have the Enforcer Armor here. We had the Veteran Armor that was on Azarain. The Corrupted Armor on Fenric. And now the Silver Hand Armor there. So those are the 4 armor sets. Let me just bathe in blood here real quick. Good. Don't ask me why I did that. It was just very tempting to jump in the pool of blood. Oh god, I really am a vampire. Let's see. Galar Rathali's papers. Is this worth reading? It just looks like a book. We don't read books. What is... Oh, that's an amulet. Hey, I have a skull like that. Hold on, let me resituate this so you can see that skull. And you can see my skull. Yeah. Don't you love skulls? Okay, is there anything else here? I didn't get a pop-up in the top left saying I could craft this stuff now, at least not that I noticed. But I don't see a note or anything anywhere to unlock it as a crafting thing. I guess I could go out to the forge real quick and just check the menu. Probably won't hurt. But I mean, other than that, we're pretty much done with this creation. It's just a small little quest here that gives you the armors, nothing too special. And just another problem added to Dawnstar here, this poor city. Yeah, don't go to the back of the mine, guys. It's, not good back there. Where is... There's the forge. Let's see. We're looking... Still don't know where this Geralt armor came from. Or why it's in my game. But we're looking... I don't see it. Maybe it's because I don't have the perk to unlock it. That might be it. Because I don't have any smithing perks right now. So I'm gonna assume that I just can't make it right now, but it is in my menu. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Okay, well, we're on to the next creation then. The Arms of Chaos. We gotta read a journal at Sky Temple Ruins, and Sky Temple Ruins are like north of Winterhold, I think. Somewhere over here. The Arms of Chaos. This is a creation that adds the Staff of Chaos, which I don't blame anyone for not knowing about. You either have to be pretty old to have played the game, and I say that like I'm 25. I'm not exactly young, but this either pretty old to have played the game. You have to be okay with playing DOS games because it is an MS-DOS game. That tells you how old it is. Is there an easy way down? Or you have to be a lore enthusiast, like I am. Because the Staff of Chaos was like the primary thing, the primary weapon that drove the plot of the first Elder Scrolls game, Arena. Basically, the plot of that game was like Mehrunes Dagon tricked the Emperor, and the Emperor's right-hand man was a pawn of Mehrunes Dagon or something. And they trapped the Emperor Uriel Septim, the same one that's in Oblivion, so he survived through 4 of the main games. Kind of. He died at the beginning of the 4th one, but still. He tricked them, and he trapped the Emperor in his plane of Oblivion. And the plot of the game involves you basically going across all of Tamriel in order to find the 8 pieces of the Staff of Chaos and put it back together so you can rescue the Emperor. And now, the Staff of Chaos is in this game. Because why not? We need more just legendary artifacts all in Skyrim, all at the same time. That's a pretty big complaint I have with this Creation Club stuff. It adds a bunch of really cool artifacts. But seriously, how did they all end up in Skyrim at this moment in time? Like, you're just adding them here to have them. I think this is the ruin. Sky Temple Ruin? Yeah. I don't think it's an actual inside dungeon. I think it's just outside here. This is everything. Oh, I do see a door, so maybe not. Oh, no, it's not a door that goes to an interior. It's just a door. There are a lot of skeletons. Where is... Oh, good job, Scaling. You walked right past him. Good thing they all go down in one hit with the weakest elemental spell I have. Okay, let's check out this spot over here first, then we'll go through that door. I guess someone was doing necromantic stuff over here. I don't see the journal, it must be inside. Or maybe on the side here. Yeah, on the side. Hienril. Oblivion Crisis, the Waters of Oblivion, Filter of Strength, Arm of the Moon, and Arm of the Sun. The Warlock's Mark. And, of course, the journal that ties them together. Master Elaine said the Staff of Chaos was crafted by Lorith and passed on through the generations until it was stolen by Jagar Tharn. He's one of the main antagonists of the first Elder Scrolls game I was talking about, before being shattered into pieces by the Eternal Champion, another name for the protagonist of that game. While the pieces may be lost forever, they say centuries later a descendant of Lorith sought to recreate their magic. The results were the Arms of Chaos, magical staves that harness the power of the sun and the moon. Yet one day the mage dismantled the staves and left them lifeless, convinced they were possessed by some unknown madness. It was my master's obsession to restore these artifacts, and in her honor it has become mine. If only I could speak to her, I would know what to do next. Leave it to my late master to provide guidance on how to proceed. Going through her effects, I found a sketch of the necklace she often wore. It's identical in all ways but one. There's an orb set in the center of the amulet, teeming with fire. If it's true that Lorith's magic allowed one to travel to distant worlds, then it's possible this orb is a sigil stone. My hunch is right, the staves are missing the same. Sigil stone was used in Oblivion to go to Mehrunes Dagon realms, his realm of Oblivion, which explains how they used the staff to lock the Emperor in that realm. It had a sigil stone on it. My spirit renewed, I scoured the archives in Winterhold and found my path forward. I must find a way to summon 3 Daedra, guardians of the sigil stones. There's an altar on the eastern shore of Sky Temple ruins bearing a Daedric mark. It may be what I need. I've hit a snag. The ring used to activate the summoning circle was buried with my late master, which I foolishly had shipped to her ancestral home. I think she even gifted me the ring, and I mistook it for a sentiment. I feel thicker than netch jelly. Still, complaining won't undo my mistake. The name of the ship was the Sea Stallion. I wonder if I can catch it before it departs. Courier is yet to return. I'm beginning to fear the worst, that the ship had already left the dock long before my letter arrived. I'm not sure what to do at this point. I haven't had much sleep, and my mind is starting to hear creaking noises where nothing exists. I wish my master were here still, so I could seek her wisdom. They say there is a shrine of Arcray, that's Cray, dude, at the pass to the south. Come morning, I will visit it and pray for an answer. Okay, so I'm guessing that's where I'm going next, that pass of Arcray? No? For whatever reason, I'm going to Windhelm to look for stuff on the ship. Okay, well, let's bust in here first. Easy. Do it. Yep. Oh, it's a Death Lord. Oh, and I can't... You actually do decent damage. That's amazing. Hi, Hienril.
What have you got?
Just gonna... I'm gonna let them deal with this. Although Scaling's kind of blocking everything right now. Guys, can you let him funnel out so everyone can get a stab at him? Thank you. God, I love being a vampire and a mage at the same time. I can't do anything during the day. Hit me. Keep hitting me. Keep hitting me. Level up my light armor. Guys, why aren't you... Serana. He's killing me, Serana. Serana, you're at full health and you're just letting him kill me. I actually can't let him hit me anymore.
That'll teach you.
Okay. 15 gold. Amazing loot. Before the Ages of Man, that's probably a skill book that I already have. And an apprentice level lock. Easy. Decent loot, decent. Alright, let's go to Windhelm Docks. Probably easier to go from the stables. Honestly, I'm not sure if at this point I'll be able to make it to level 81 before the end of this. My leveling has slowed down a lot. Like, at first, my goal was to make it to level 81 by the end of Dragonborn DLC, so that I could fight the Ebony Warrior. But that didn't happen.
It should be careful with those flames.
And now, the goal is to get there by the end of all the Creation Club stuff, but I'm still just leveling up so slow.
Glad Orthus was able to find someone.
Okay, while I'm here, let me just grab these. Loss of the Sea Stallion. Orthus, the new route you suggested may help us avoid the pirates, but not the storms. The Sea Stallion now lies at the bottom of Pilgrim's Trench, and its cargo along with it. If I ever find that charlatan of a priest we paid to bless the ships, I'm going to rip the amulet of Kinnereth off his neck and strangle him with it. Anyways, if you know any divers looking for a challenge, I've enclosed a potion of water breathing and some scrolls with this letter. It won't do anything about the slaughterfish, but at least it'll help you hold your breath. Honestly, like, I'm not worried about the slaughterfish. I mean, I'm not worried about holding my breath. I'm more worried about the slaughterfish that are going to be underwater and I won't be able to kill them. Where is Pilgrim's Trench? It's over here, near Ysgramor's tomb. I guess that's the idea of the Flame Cloak scroll. Does that work underwater? It's fire, but water? Skyrim physics? Yes? But Flame Cloak basically works, any enemy that gets near you takes damage, so I guess the idea is I activate that underwater. And that deals with the slaughterfish? I don't know. I'm gonna just try not to use it and just dive down and grab what I need. And we'll go from there. Okay, let's go around this way. The Pilgrim's Trench is like... has a bunch of sunken ships at the bottom of it, basically. It's just a location that I never really went to. Oh my god, it looks deep. Oh, here we go. Pilgrim's Trench. I'm gonna try and search all of these ships the best I can. There's nothing on ship 1. Let's swim up. When we were doing the Forgotten Seasons dungeon, we were able to stay underwater for a decent amount of time. So, okay, that's what I need down there. Are there any, like, chests or anything other than this? Final lesson. We've read that already. Sovereign Band and Master Elaine's Last Words. We'll read that whenever we're done here. Oh, there looks like there might be something in this ship. There's a chest here. That looks really good. That's probably better than the Daedric armor. Isn't Dragon Plate better than Daedra? I'm pretty sure it is. We'll compare it with the stuff Serana has after we're done here. I think there are 4 ships in total. I don't want to stay down here too long. Hold on. Actually... I have water breathing. That's why I'm able to stay underwater so long. I literally have water breathing. I'm an idiot. Okay. Well, no worries then. Check that ship. We checked the front of this one. We checked this big ship here. There's some more down here. There's gotta be something good at, like, the bottom of all of this, right? Like, I can see them hiding something good down here. But maybe not. because I think this is the last ship, and it is pretty much down here at the bottom. Okay, well, that's it. Let's swim up, we'll read that note, and compare this new armor piece we got with Serana. Yeah, it is very deep underwater, so you might want that water-breathing potion. Also, I don't even know where Serana is right now. Probably got lost while I was underwater. Didn't know how to get here. Okay, we'll fast travel and she'll come with us, and then we can compare. For now, what was it called? Master Elaine's last words. If you're reading this, it means I'm dead. A fate I'm sure brings a smile to your face, if you're standing on your head anyway. Otherwise, it would just be a frown, and we can't have that. That would be far too predictable. For who doesn't appreciate a little chaos? Maybe I'll finish this sentence by saying flying Horkerloaf. Hopefully now your frowns are facing the right direction. After all, neither rhyme nor reason has a home here. Fire is water, up is down, right is wrong, death is life. And so like Dalek to Lorith before me, I speak to you now, dear apprentice, from inside this box. A wise sage might caution you to be careful when you follow my path, lest you end up in the same place. But I have never claimed to be wise. To me, death is yet another adventure, another possibility to explore. The same should be true of your life. Oh, that's kind of nice. Kind of feels bad that her apprentice never actually got to read that. Those were some nice last words. That was some good writing for it too. Like, it's a Bethesda game. The writing isn't great, so it feels good to see some good writing here and there. Alright, so we gotta go summon some Daedra over here apparently. Right? Yes, it summons the Dramora. Why, there we go. I got stuck on the rock. Oh, and there's just a nice little summoning altar here, too. Probably gonna want to take care of you first. God, I hardly do any damage. Should be almost dead. Yep, there we go. See, now I gotta wait for my magicka to refill before I do this. That way I can actually be useful. How does this work? I just activate the circle? Okay. Survey the area for any other enemies real quick that might jump in. Don't see any. I see a red dot over here. Is Serana fighting it? Is that what's going on? Is that why she's not here? Oh. It's just you. Okay. By the time we get over there, our magicka should be full enough. Do a quick save before this. Because I'm pretty sure it's not just one. If I read it right. If I read the wiki page right, not this. There's 3 of them. And there are 3 sigil stones, so that makes sense. Now he's going down decently fast, despite me being terrible. And it's only him. Is it gonna automatically summon the next one after him, or will I get like a rest period? Oh, nope, it's one after the other, okay. There's the blue sigil stone and a Daedra heart.
Where'd you come from?
Let's do another quick save. Oh, he's going down pretty fast. Thought maybe the second one would be stronger and the third the strongest, but no, he's dead. Get the green sigil stone, and now we have the Dramora Sovereign. Oh, and he's wearing like Daedric armor. He's He's a big boy. Although he's still going down really fast. Do you have a Daedra shield on you? No? Oh, I can't even get your Daedric armor from you. That's garbage. Oh, there's the orange sigil stone. And now that we have all of those, we need a staff enchanter. Which, if you only have the base game stuff, the only staff enchanter is at Tel Mithrin in Morthal, or not Morthal, in Solstheim. But if you do have the Creation Club stuff and you have Murwatch, there is a staff enchanter available here. There are very few and far between of these in the game. It's almost like they weren't intended to be in the game until very late. It's kind of cool. I got a reindeer following me around now. Every time I see it, like, oh yeah, I have a reindeer. That's cool. Okay. Let's, turn this off. Not that one. That one. Okay, I think it's in the gallery. Over this way. I absolutely hate that she resurrected something and she brought it inside here and it died again in here because, like, I can't even search this ash pile, but I don't think it'll ever go away. Oh, whatever. Got the Arm of the Moon. Random chance to demoralize or frenzy a target for 60 seconds. 0 damage. We got the Arm of the Sun. Burns the target for 20 points. 30% chance for Frost and Shock to do 20 points of damage. So that one actually does damage. That's pretty good. And what was the point of the third sigil stone? Because the quest isn't complete. Craft the Warlock's Mark at a forge. Okay. So that's probably what the third sigil stone is. It turns out you don't actually get the Staff of Chaos. But that makes sense from what the note said. Basically, I haven't played through all of Arena. I've hardly played any of it. I played like the first dungeon and just... No. No. But, it's my understanding that at the end of the game, the Staff of Chaos was destroyed. Like, not just shattered into pieces, destroyed. And the note in this creation kind of confirmed that until this lady's master, Elaine, just found a way to get the pieces or something, but I guess the idea is maybe she couldn't reforge the actual Staff of Chaos. So instead, she reforged it into these 3 other things, I guess. I don't know, I'm trying to make sense of it. The Warlock's Mark, right? Yeah. Conjuration spells cost 30% less to cast. Is that it? Is that everything? That is everything. The Arms of Chaos is complete. I think that's a good point to end the episode on. So next time, we're gonna get a new player home, it looks like. We're gonna explore Shadowfoot Sanctum, which, let's see, we got the Tundra Homestead, which was a pretty basic home. We got Murwatch, which was like a wizard home. And now we have Shadowfoot, which I think is like a thief home, so should be really interesting. I've already looked into the items we need for the unique displays there, and we're only missing one. And it's gonna be super easy to get, so don't have to worry too much on that front. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you all for watching. Let me just, I'm looking for a place. Let's take these off. And let's put the arms up here. The Arm of the Moon. The Arm of the Sun. And then we'll put these miscellaneous staffs here. Spider Control Rod. and the Staff of Hasadoki. We also still have Sunder, which I feel like Sunder should go near the dwarven stuff here, right? Too bad, like, mannequins can have shields, but they can't have weapons. So I think in that case, we'll just put Sunder here with the other miscellaneous weapons. For now, I'm just gonna put it... You know what? It won't look right with the hammer, so let me just put it here. It's literally just a small dwarven hammer. What else? We have we have Wraithguard, which are gauntlets. Those can go on here. Just keep all the dwarven unique armor pieces in one set here. That's nice. Almost looks like just a regular set of dwarven armor. And then the last thing, let's put this Warlock's mark with all the other jewelry. I think that should be about it. Serana, compare this armor real quick.
This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
The Dragonplate Insulated. The Daedric is 198. The Dragonplate is weaker. Okay. Well, that's all I needed to know. We'll keep the Daedric then. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!